I was 18, full of big dreams, living on a budget. When I was 18, I was so free.
And here he is in the flesh. It's Sam Heselwood. Sam, how are you?
Good, thanks. Good,
Amazing.
thank you.
Listen, I am a massive, massive fan of yours. I really love James Bay, and I found that a lot of your music really reminds me of him. And clearly other people are loving it as well. With all the success you've had on Outside Kind of Kids, on Airplay recently, I mean, what's it all been like?
Cheers. No, it's been awesome. It's been overwhelming, but it's been a really cool journey so far. And seeing yourself on the radio, or hearing yourself on the radio, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, it must be a pretty sort of wild experience when that happens for the first time. Where were you the first time you heard your song on the radio? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I was driving home actually in the car, and I couldn't really believe it, to be honest. I was like, geez, you know, wow. Yeah, pretty overwhelming, awesome though. Yeah.
It's a huge, huge pinch me moment. For people who might not know your sound or maybe are not familiar with your music, although they probably would have heard it on the radio at some point, what's your sound like?
I suppose it's been a hard thing to categorise a wee bit, but I guess my inspiration and all my people that I try to follow are like Ed Sheeran and Lewis Capaldi and all that kind of thing. It's all my music's very personal and heartfelt, so yeah, I'd say just heartfelt, personal.
Yeah, and it resonates with people as well. I mean, they're all universal experiences in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Awesome. You were a rugby player before, which some people may not know as well.
Yes.
What was the transition like to music, or why did it happen? What sort of spurred that change?
Yeah, it was actually a neck injury that I had, and I was playing and I ruptured my C1, had to have cervical surgery. So it was a bit of a forced decision, but I guess I would have had to make the decision eventually. You know, doing both wouldn't have really worked. And yeah, I guess it just, everything happens for a reason, and here we are now. And
I mean, it's obviously working out for you in a way.
Yeah, I was just very lucky, very blessed that I had something else to kind of, to throw all my interest in and all my love into, so yeah.
I want our kids to know. Ooh, summer nights campfire song.
It's obviously working out for you, and you're on the rise, which is awesome. And like we were saying before, your songs are so personal and sort of beautiful, and the lyrics are just, you know, they grab you. And I wonder, what is your writing process like? Like, what comes first, the lyrics, the music?
Yeah, thank you for that. It's yeah, I guess I have a wee bit of a process. It starts with just the voice memos on your phone, and it's usually like a topic. You know, we'll start with just an idea of something, and then I'll mumble some lyrics. It's mainly just a melody, play a bit of a riff on the guitar, and then just go back and listen to it a few times over, see if there was anything good that I can take out of there, and then go through and just write down lyrics and build the song as it goes like that. So yeah.
It's so interesting. I love hearing about the process, but I love a voice memo and a note and keeping stuff around. Is your voice memo folder like an absolute mess, or do you keep it pretty good in check?
No, it's horrible, to be honest.
Just chaos?
I don't think I've named anything since I started, and it's all just comes up with the address of where you were, so it's all just
it's a bit like a diary in a way.
Yeah, it's a mess, but it's a good mess.
Yeah. Hey, you are performing an unreleased track for us today, which is so exciting. We're so stoked. It's called Home. Tell us about it. What's the story there?
Yeah, so it's just about kind of finding someone that makes you feel at home wherever you are, and it's also about, I suppose, the first lyrics are life is good right now, but it doesn't mean it always was, and that's just kind of referring back to saying that life is better with that person in it. So yeah, it's just about being home, feeling home wherever you are, yeah.